The time to make history starts right now, right now, right now.
One more win.
One game.
One chance.
All season we
Fought and you're ready for any situation.
And the Cardinals come back to within one.
There are no compromises.
There are no excuses.
And interceptions in four straight games.
There's only right now.
A little fake with his shoulders, and he's picked off Polamalu another.
A champion will be crowned.
Fitzgerald takes him to the end zone, 62 yards.
This is my time.
This is my time.
Pittsburgh might be bound for Super Bowl 43, thanks to number 43.
To own the moment.
I've seen a lot of games, and I have a feeling this one is going to be special.
Alright, what's up guys? PeterJaguars here again, and you know what time it is. Throwback Thursday. Here is Madden NFL 10. And of course, we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers and Arizona Cardinals Super Bowl 43 competitors. Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald sharing the cover together. Pretty cool. We actually have Fitz working the ball early after I forced a fumble and recovered it. So here, Fitz in the end zone, trying to get him, and look at him holding on to the ball. A very cool catch animation. Madden 10 changed some of the wide receiver and DB interactions with press coverage and some of that stuff, so you do see it going to work. Now I'm abusing the strip button. First thing I remembered regarding gameplay in Madden 10, that strip button was mad overpowered. I remember online people would just abuse it. And kind of funny, I got right on here and decided to play around with it. Probably not the nicest thing by me, but then another thing that was awesome about Madden 10, you could put cornerbacks at wide receiver and vice versa. So yes, we just did dot up a touchdown to Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Pretty nice catching, and of course he's 6'3", so he actually could be a receiver theoretically, though he isn't the best route runner. But anyway, it'll work. We're getting another interception as Ben Roethlisberger's struggling. You're seeing some of the presentation, talking to his players, and now we're getting sacked with Kurt Warner and have to settle for a field goal. Madden 10 was a really successful game as well. It sold about 1.9 million copies within the first week, which is actually even better than Madden 25 this year. And now we're trying to get a stop here. They made a lot of adjustments to the game. I could feel it. Anquan Boldin running the Wildcat here. Yes, first Madden with Wildcat, some of those packages. It doesn't work out, but still, I like having those features in there. They were staying updated with the NFL. We have stuff with the Pro Tack system, where you could have some gang tackling and different animations with that, rather than seeing the same things repeatedly. And I definitely noticed it. They also had Fight for the Fumble here. Not my favorite feature, I'll tell you that. You have to mash the buttons to try to recover these balls when it's underneath. And I don't know, I wasn't a big fan. But still, it's an addition. They added a new feature, tried it out. It wasn't received that well, and they removed it ultimately, so that is cool by them. It's good to see when EA listens to our feedback and makes adjustments to the game. I kind of wish that hadn't been in there in the first place, but it's alright. And then we have Larry Fitzgerald getting smacked. He's hurt, and you see the injury system being different. I talked about it in last week's episode in Madden 09. They tell you what happens immediately when the player goes down. Here, it took a couple plays, and then they were able to find out Fitz's injury, and you are able to make the decision whether to keep him in with a little bit worse ratings and a risk of having him be re-injured, or sub in a backup.
The first half was fairly balanced when it came to the number of plays run. Warner has 3 touchdown passes. Arizona has the lead, 24-0. We'll get back to the game now. Enjoy the second half.
Then there you saw the extra point, a little bit of presentation added to Play Now games, and it was also used as a week recap in franchise mode. So kind of cool. The audio is a bit broken up. Arizona is winning 24-0 or something like that, where you kind of wish they could have said the entire phrases and made it flow, but it was still nice to see regarding presentation. And now Troy Polamalu is busting up the B-gap here, getting the sack, and he was able to cause some trouble for me. You really saw guys like Fitz and Polamalu stand out, especially with those two guys being on the cover and the way the game was marketed along with the gameplay adjustments. You see those guys really making plays. I touched on the wide receiver DB interactions. Route running was also improved. And someone like Larry Fitzgerald, who had, I believe, 97, 98 route running, did make a difference. And then defensively, the awareness reactions were different. So you see Troy Polamalu making a nice jump on the ball to make an interception. And you didn't see guys going with their backs to the ball, somehow magically having eyes in the back of their head and turning around to jump passes, but rather he's sitting in his zone and he's got the awareness and speed to be able to get there and make an interception. Couple more tidbits about the game to spark some memories. It did play a bit slower, and that was definitely a difference coming from Madden 08 and Madden 09. It's kind of slowed down. You do have more time to make your reads and adjust with the ball carrier, but still, being different, you're going to have to adjust. Though it worked pretty well, and then also some of the quarterbacks played different. You had the snap sometimes being high, low to the side, though the QBs always got it when it was in the shotgun. And then also they had some different ratings. Throw accuracy was broken down into short, medium, and deep. And then they also had throw on the run and play action ratings, which helped difference the top and lower level quarterbacks. Finally, though, midway through the Madden cycle in January 2010, Madden Ultimate Team dropped, and this was huge. Well, at the time, it wasn't a big mode, and I assume not that many of you guys have played it. I was playing there. I was there from pretty much day one, loving the mode. When it was even announced before it dropped, I knew it was something I was excited for. You have card collecting combined with kinds of aspects of franchise mode, fantasy football. You have the chemistry of putting players together on similar teams or who have been to college together, and just so much of that seemed like an awesome aspect. You get to put all your favorite players together and play games with them, so it was basically awesome. Granted, the mode wasn't perfect, no collections, no trade block, and it was also pretty annoying to get contracts at times. But we'll be touching more on that next week with Madden 11. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode of Throwback Thursday. Subscribe for more Madden content. But anyway, guys, I'm out. Peace.